Hallelujah. Hallelujah. 23 persons, it's getting better. You have the Bible with you, Matthew chapter 2 from verse 1. Matthew chapter 2 from verse 1. Matthew chapter 2 from verse 1. You have Matthew in your Bible? You don't have Matthew, open your mouth. Matthew chapter 2 from verse 1. We'll read together with the voice of thunder. Oscar and Co. From now till Sunday. You show me your Bible. You show me that this is my Bible. If you're a worker and you don't have Bible. 2. Are you there? From verse 1. Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judah, everybody, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east. Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star. If the Bible is yours, underline star. We have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Verse 4. He demanded. Verse 5. In Bethlehem of Judah, for thus it is written by the prophet. What the prophet said? And thou Bethlehem in the land of Judah, and not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor. Oh, out of your family shall come a governor. That's your amen is standing on one leg. That shall rule my people Israel. Now let's go to 1 Corinthians 15 verse 41. Please take this service very serious. Anything I say, don't joke with it. Verse 41. Now let's read everybody. I like this one. 1 to go. There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory. Every preach to 7 persons, tell them like star, like destiny. He said, for one star different from another star in glory. How do you know the difference? Glory. Somebody shout glory. Glory. I prophesy upon your life. The glory of your star will shine brighter than the glory of another. There's somebody, the glory of my star will shine better than your own. If I were you, I would look for 7 persons. The glory of my star will shine brighter. He called the scribes. He called the Pharisees. He called the Sadducees. Why? Because of the star of Jesus. Any satanic meeting that was called because of you, I decree something will happen. That meeting will not hold. They gathered because they saw a star. They saw a star whose glory was different from the glory of Herod. The Bible said Herod was troubled. Why? Because the glory of the star he saw was far different from his own glory. And when I look at the scripture, there were things I began to see that came to my spirit. And I'll say them. And the first thing I saw was that every star represents a person. The day a person is born, a star appears. The day Jesus was born, his star appeared. How did the wise men know that Jesus had been born? Through his what? His star. The Bible said they saw his star. But the star they saw, the glory was different. The glory was glowing. And they said to themselves, this must be a unique child. This must be a prophetic child. This must be a pathfinder. This must be a different kind of species. This must be a child of destiny. This kind of child that just came is not going to be a servant. This kind of child that just came is not going to be a beggar. This child is a king. The Bible said his mission on earth was to come and rule, not to serve. I prophesy in your family, you will not be a servant, you will be a ruler. 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 From 7 places, I am a ruler. Sit down. Anytime you look up at night and you see stars, just know that your own is among. Yes, and anytime the star fall, it means someone has fallen. How do stars fall? They disappear. It means the person is no longer existing here. Am I talking to somebody? Yes, those days when they want to know the destiny of somebody, they check their star. Yes. They do what? They check that. Why? Because they have an understanding. Astrologers have an understanding. Astrologers are people, they study stars. They have an understanding that for every star is a human being. So the first thing I saw there is that behind every star is what? Is someone. And the second thing I saw there, the Bible made us understand that 3 wise men saw the star. And when they saw the star, they said to themselves, this star, the glory it carries is different from the glory we carry. So how do we tap from that glory? We must worship it. We must hide under it. There are two kinds of person in life. There are those that want to be like you. Yes, and there are those that want to kill you. Yes, they don't want you to exist. Eh? Yes, sir. 3 wise men saw the star. They said, we want to be like him. Herod saw the star. He said, I assassin. He terminate it. What? Herod never wanted anybody to be greater than him. He wanted to be the only one in the family ruling. For so many years, he had been waiting for that child. He received a prophecy that there is a child coming. He's going to rule. And he was the one ruling us at them. And he said to himself, never. I will rule for life. And so, as soon as he heard that the child had arrived, he sought to kill him. So it's even from birth, people have been trying to kill Jesus. There are some of you now, even from birth, they try to terminate your life. They try to kill you. But there was an edge over you. And what did he do? He organized a meeting. That's why I'm praying for you. Any satanic meeting that is not in your favor, that meeting will not hold. They said to themselves, the only way for us to be recognized in this world is to worship this star. My brother, in life, you must know your place. You must know your what? Yes. Your place. The wise men knew that their relevance in life was tied to worshiping the star. When you are worshiping something, means you are following it. Why that thing is leading. They did not desire the leading position. They did not desire to lead. Rather, they desire to follow. Why? Because they told themselves the truth. The stars are different in glory. They told themselves the truth that everybody are not equal. They were able to identify someone who was ahead of them in glory. In life, you must humble yourself enough to recognize those that are ahead of you. Let somebody recognize those that are ahead of you. Say that to 3 more persons. In life, who don't pass you, don't pass you. Don't pass you. For the fact that they are playing Emanuela comedy, and when they put it, you say remove it. does not make you ahead of her. If you don't blow, she don't blow.
Yes, sir.
Celebrate her. Because in life, if you don't respect those ahead, you will soon be beheaded. If God lifts your friend, instead of running your mouth, how did he become rich? I know him. He must have gone to do rituals. Instead of running your mouth, ask them how. We live in a world where people don't understand something, they criticize it. Yes. You see someone get fine hair, instead of you to ask the person, my sister, how you take better? Help me. I like the hair. You are busy castigating her. She's a prostitute. I know. She has slept with men to buy human hair. That hair will never get.
Amen. Amen.
Anytime you criticize someone who God has ordained for greatness, you end up increasing their size. If God lifts your friend, humble yourself enough to joyfully serve them. You understand what I said? Yes, sir. Joyfully serve them. I'll tell you why. Look at somebody first. Look at their eyes. Say, if God lifts me, instead of envy me, joyfully serve me. That I am your friend does not mean I can't change your life. That your engagement does not mean I can't be your boss.
Yes, sir. I hear you, sir. What?
Me, help me. How can I work under him? For what now? For what now? We attended the same school, sir. Even when we were in the same school, I used to carry first and carry last. I come for what now? No, you will die in poverty. A lot are suffering today because they have missed their place. Everybody wants to be the head. Nobody wants to be the leg. Nobody wants to be the hand. Everybody wants to be general overseer. Nobody wants to be a branch pastor. Minus me. Because that's one of life's greatest deception. Everybody must not be a leader. Everyone was not created to lead. Some were created to follow. Just know your place and enjoy life. Many of you, your fulfillment is in following, not leading.
Yes.
The pastor sent me a message. He said, Chiro, say, man of God, we'll be celebrating our 1 year anniversary. And we call you. Why are you telling We're celebrating our 1 year anniversary and we don't have microphone. Please, can you be a blessing? Let me call you. You are a Gio, I'm a branch pastor. Who go buy mic for me? Say, man, God, the work is hard. If it's hard, rest! Close the church and join a succeeding church. Join a succeeding church. Your members will still reference you and call you Papa. You don't understand. There's something about being a general overseer. You know, there's something you enjoy. I prefer to be a succeeding branch pastor than to be a failing Gio. Gio will carry his own. Everybody in life can be great if we know our place.
Yes.
Am I not making impact as a branch pastor?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Does Apostle Joseph Lema stop me from shining?
No, sir.
Eh?
No, sir.
Tell somebody, know your place.
Know your place.
Come in there. You. Let's say we are friends. And God that lift him. I want play ball, you want play ball. God can't lift her. One big club, can't sign her. My struggle is over.
Yes, sir.
I will say, Abel, you play the ball. Why I go to carry your kids? Eh?
Yes.
Let me be your manager. You dey play the ball. I go dey, don't worry. Who go clean your shoe? Leave her, go clean her. Who won't wash clothes? I will wash it. And at the end of the month, when he collect his small thing, you say, come my friend, for humbling yourself. To serve me. Take this one. If he's receiving 50,000 euro and they give you 15,000 euro, is that not something?
Yes, sir.
But ignorant, no sir! For what now? I even play passer. Who cares? Sir, I know this work more than him. It's not about your talent. It's about the star. There are people, they don't know how to play the ball, but their star say they must play ball. They must be there. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Star. T.Y. Bello, a very popular photographer, was snapping in Lagos. And somehow, Jumoke that was selling bread passed. T.Y. Bello said, come Jumoke, come. Presela, stand like this, stand like this, stand like this. The star don't say she was popular. From Presela, she became a celebrity over time. That's what I say, my head. If you don't get that, follow get that. I have seen successful house helps. Eh? I have seen successful drivers. seen successful gate men. I'm not telling you story. I have seen. Gate man will get mansion. What's the thing? They know their place. And they do it well. Perfect. It is better to succeed as number 2 than to fail as number 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You, sir.
And one of the reasons why people they miss their place, why they feel they can't serve their mates, even when their mates is in a position to transform their life, is number 1, frustration. I remember one time in my life I was frustrated. I was still in Omega Family Street, but I think I was given 2 years suspension that period.
Yes,
and Papa placed a law that no pastor should invite me. Hey. 1, no pastor should invite him. 2, no pastor should greet him. You understand that? No. I was alone. Even when I see my fellow pastors, don't listen. They just pass. But I say anybody that greet him, that invite Desmond, is cost. Everybody shift. The Father. When I come to the church, I sit at the back. Frustration started giving birth to different kind of revelation. I began to see the name of a church. Move of the Spirit ministry. Where are you moving to? Frustration can birth unnecessary journey. So I want to leave Turkey because nothing there. That's frustration. Turkey may be your place. What you just need is a little patience. When Satan wants to push a man out of his place of fulfillment, he introduces frustration. Yes. And I called my wife. Then she was in Enugu. I called her. I said, I was praying. Because that one, he went past on one line. Because I was praying. So that make the lie strong. I said, I was praying last night. God spoke to me in clear terms. He said, my son, go. I'm sending you with the word. Go and open a ministry. And she was not talking, she was quiet. I said, can't you hear me? She said, talk on. What's the name? I said, the move of the Spirit ministry. I said, my husband. Now hunger. It's revelation bent out of hunger. And my wife is someone, she tells you as it is. So when she's giving you as it is, that is her. If you like, go hit her for he will tell you. There are times I tell her I don't want to hear this. She will leave her room to my room and continue. You must hear. I will leave the house, lock the door and leave that door. Go out of the house. She said, oh, we are coming back. I will stay like 2 hours thinking it is over. When I come, she resume. Let's continue from where my husband. Now hunger. Now give you revelation. Are you telling me that I no longer hear God? You hear God, my husband. But this one is hunger. If you want to go out to church, sir, no problem. Go alone. Which kind of wife I got married again? So I never knew Satan was at work. Can I pray for you this morning?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter what you are going through now in Turkey. If Turkey is your place, I decree no power from your grace will take you out of this life. Matthew 16 verse 19. Matthew 16 verse 19. Jesus knew his place. His place was at the right time of the Father. What happened? Let's read together. Matthew 16 verse 19. Why don't you go?
Give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall bind in heaven.
I have 20.
And charge his disciples that they should tell no man.
Okay, well, then go to Romans 8 verse 34.
Who is he that condemneth? Christ that died. Yea, brother, that is risen again. Who is even at the right hand
Who is even at the right hand
of God?
of God? But yet, he still made it part. He was at the right hand of God, yet he still made it part. When we are praying today, we don't say God. We shout in the name of who?
Jesus.
Of Jesus. You can make it part as a number 2. Some of us, our fulfillment in life is tied to serving others. The ministry of Joshua was discovered via Moses. No Moses, no Joshua. No Isaac, no Israel. No Paul, no Timothy. No Joseph Suleiman, no Desmond.
Yes, sir.
I told someone, Apostle Joseph Suleiman is my salary and retirement. This is my place. No matter what I go through, with this knowledge, I remain here. Because I know the hard time will soon pass. If I had left Omega Fire Ministry there, we would have been suffering now in Lokoja. My brother, this is not about gift. I have seen and they prophesy. I'm not joke. When you see prophet, they prophesy wrong. They tell you the boxers you are wearing.
Yes,
But they are suffering.
Yes, sir.
Because that guy that's the deception of gift. Gift can tell you, go on your own. With this gift, don't worry. In the next 1 month, in the next 2 months, people will gather. Now when you go, you call no shell crop. You pray from go. And then you go, no, say the way that they call patience. Some people they call patience.
yes, sir.
You may carry a very strange prophetic unction, but it will be more fruitful when you are under someone. I know Pastor there in Omega, the guy, the professor, and the gift began to minister to him. Since you can prophesy like Apostle Joseph Suleiman, I don't go out. When you see him, he became very arrogant. Papa will say, do this. You know, Pikin will won't leave his father. He will give some kind of character, attitude. And he left. Today he's nowhere. Even the least pastor in this ministry is popular than him.
Yes, sir.
What gives gift voice is grace. And that is what Josie Suleiman carries. Desmond is gifted, yes. But it is the grace that he is under that is making people listen to him. It is the grace that announces us. When Jesus was introduced during his baptism, a voice came from heaven and said, "This is my son. Hear ye him." Hear him is my son. Even Jesus was introduced by God. Hear him. So we hear Jesus today because God introduced him to us. And you hear Desmond today because Josie Suleiman introduced him. Know your place. Know your place in a church. Know your place. Some of you, whether you like it or not, your destiny is tied to me.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Right.
Your fulfillment in life is tied to me. There are some of you that will not eat. You need me to eat.
Yes, sir.
I understand. Who paid for my ticket to? Who did our visa? Who paid for the visa? The visa we used to come. Eh? Who paid for ticket? I didn't pay $1. Grace did everything and said, "Go and enjoy." Look at me, I'm very different scripture. This one. Look at my wife. Look at her. Look at her. If I had left him, will I be there?
No.
Who won't give me visa? There are places I enter today when I introduce myself as a pastor of Omega Family with bragado. They say, Apostle Vicky. Oh, bless you, bless you. One bush boy. Do not allow gift deceive you.
Yes, sir.
The gift of humility should be 100% in your life. Put gift 50%. I've already like this one. You see, I've already seen his destiny. He's tied to me. If John will build a house tomorrow, it's me. Now people give you money, say take, go build a house.
Amen.
Amen. Yes, sir. It is a product of know your place. His place in life is to serve men. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that people Facebook of him? What is Facebook? That is sent by God to serve me. That is always there when I need it. There's this thing they do. I think Leo they go on. What am I trying to know your place? Know who you will follow. Enter promised land.
Yes, sir.
There are people that God has planted in your life that you need to know them to get fulfillment in life. They are the ones that will take your hand and say, "Follow me. This is where it is. This is where the axe head is."
Amen.
And what will Satan do if he wants to block you off? Number one, say frustration. Number two, rebellion. Rebellion. Julie is not my first PA. I don't get many. But during trial times, they ran. That today now they are calling. Sir, you can't forget us like this. How would I forget you? You forgot me when things were rough. Sometimes I see Papa call some people and say, this man was the person that gave me foam to sleep one time when I was nothing. I say, sir, there is a house also and so place. Have you built it? I say, no. Take the house, it's yours for today. You need a car? I pour go and bring one car into him. What's that your life?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That is why you need to carry the spirit of discernment. Your helper may be that poor man you are seeing today. You need God to open your eyes to see the open door ahead of them. To be able to stick with them till the end. I hear people, some people say, I know Apostle now. I win for all that time. Where were you now? Where are you now? I remember there was one that came to the airport at one time. So, Papa, now we they follow you that time. You know, we just, I Papa calls and said, why you come out? Say, things your guy. Because that was a period where he left at a period where people were criticizing the grace. And Papa went to India to carry power. And he left. But if I was talking about hired sons, they live when it is rough. But when the thing don't come, you begin to identify. Let's know your place. Shout it in their ears. Know your place. Because in life, if you miss your place, you have missed your space. Fight hard to keep your place. So the second thing I saw there was what? Know your place. Know your place. The first thing I said, every star represents what?
A person.
Number two, I said what? Know your place. The third thing I saw there was that the presence of a man is a threat to another man.
Yes, sir.
In destiny, you must understand that your presence in that family, your presence in that office is a threat to somebody. The presence of Jesus was a threat to Herod. Why? Because Jesus actually came to replace him. To take over from him the position of rulership. So your placement in life is determined by someone's displacement. Someone needs to be displaced for you to be placed in life. Herod needs to be displaced for you to be a king in life. And I prophesy at this junction that whoever needs to be displaced for you to be a king in life, I decree they are displaced now. They are displaced now. Shouting them like thunder. Sit down. Someone's vacancy is another man's occupancy. And the Bible said that the 3 wise men came, the priests came, the Sadducees, those that were too sad to see, the Pharisees, those that were too far to see, they gathered with the king and began to plan. Why? They saw the glory of a star. Any couple that has seen your glory and they decide to gather because of you, if you shine fire, that couple catch fire. a powerful star. And there are things you must understand about a star, about your star. Your star is what determines your value. Your star determines your what? At my age, there is no battle I have not gone through in ministry. No what?
No battle.
Not so far. I have been humiliated, I've been rejected, I've been forgotten. And one day, pastor came to me and said, God said I should tell you that in this ministry, this same ministry where you have gone through pains, you're going to be one of the pastors that will be well known in this commission.
Amen.
He said, because I know no pain, no gain.
That's true.
The pool of Bathsheba had to be troubled for him to become a healing water. It just have to trouble the water first for it to become what? A healing water. Are you asking yourself, sir, different battles? I've been fighting it from one battle to another. It is because of the star you carry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your star is a bright one. That is why you are facing different kinds of confrontations. They want to kill you. They are oppressed. It is star they saw.
Yes, sir.
The bigger your head, the bigger your headache. In a football field, you don't pursue a man without the ball.
Yes, sir.
Is it done?
No, sir.
Anybody that holds the ball automatically becomes the object of pursuit, or the subject of pursuit. The moment ball touch your leg, everybody wants to gather you. Those who want to kick your leg want to kick your leg. Those who want to match your leg with the, how do you call that thing? Stop. Those who want to match your leg with the stud, they are targeting your leg. Have you not seen people like that? Intentionally, they want to break that leg so that you will not play ball again. I remember those days I used to play football. I played number 9 and they drink go well. Because they plan me. One day I will carry all of you to field. Let me go and teach you more.
My father.
Melida, Sammy, Mr. Oscar, all of you now. All this now, Pele, when they come out. You beat it down. Jude, let me know I carry my own. Eh? I just pick one day, ball. We just play the ball from morning till night.
Yes, sir.
Even Mr. Martins, you play that day. You must play that. Have I talked to somebody? Yes, the reason they are attacking you is because there is a ball on your leg. Am I talking to somebody?
Yes, sir.
Tell somebody there is a ball on my leg.
There is a ball on my leg.
So anytime you see attack, just smile. And remember how bright your star is.
Yes, sir.
Sir, they say I will not marry. They know that if you marry, things will change. And you will marry. They took my picture to a shrine. Now star they see. And it is not just an ordinary star. The glory of the star is different from others. They tried to kill Joseph. Why? Because of dream. Dream. When Joseph was doing farm work with the brothers in the village, the Bible made us understand that they were at peace with him.
Yes, sir.
But the day he woke up and said, I have a dream, the Bible said they hated him. And he had another one, the Bible said they hated him the more.
Yes, sir.
So it was not Joseph they actually hated, it was his dream. How can your star be brighter than our own? Success in life is not by age. You may be the firstborn, does not mean that you be the breadwinner.
Yes, sir.
That's what was in a star.
Star.
Show them your head, say, my head. Right? They attacked him so much. Behind every greatness, there are giants. Behind every new level in life, there are new devils. But the God that brought the level will handle the devil. Amen. Are you saying amen? You are shouting amen. Stars, greatness attracts enemies. Sugar attracts ants. Light attracts flies. Ripe fruits attract stones. In the same way the star of Jesus attracted Herod. But the Bible made us to understand that God sent an angel, that an angel appeared to Joseph, who was the earthly father of Jesus, in the dream, and said to Joseph that the same Herod that is after the life of Jesus is dead. I want to prophesy at this junction that whoever that is pursuing you because of your star, they shall die this week. See that? Second thing you must know about star is that the success rather in life is a product of the star you carry and not your location. Success in life is a product of what? Of the star you carry and not your what? Location. If you carry a good star and you are in the village, you can be a millionaire.
Yes.
It's not a matter of location. When I was transferred to Turkey, I told one of my elder brother, I said he just moved me. He said, Turkey when they fight. Turkey when they throw bomb. Islamic country. Now you won't go. Before the new job again, then he called my father. Talk. He was talking as if he has been talking. And my father called me. This is what I heard. Oh, they say they keep people there. Oh, this is that. Oh, don't go. My mother carried. Trust women. They say you dey go Turkey. Ah, who you are now? You are going nowhere. But crazy I should go. If they keep people there, grace not go say that home. And Father said I should go. And my brother said, well, I'll tell you. And you know, you are your own. Don't call me again. And we came. We saw. We are still conquering. Last week, some of my daughters, they came home, brought chicken, live chicken. Live one. You know, I've seen that chicken, I was in Nigeria. Eh? There are things God is doing now that I did not experience in all the branches I've passed on. And when I came to Turkey, I said to myself, I'm going west. Even if they fight in Turkey, we'll settle it. We'll settle it. They fight everywhere. Even Nigeria, they fight. They throw bomb. Eh? So what are you saying? And I started sending some pictures of the work to my brother. I say, talking of something. I said, yes. He said, I will come home. Talking. I'm coming. What? There's somebody. Show 7 persons. Say, nah, yeah. Say it in your language. Say it in your language. How do you say head in your language? Igbo is what? Isi. There's Mrs. Mattis. Yoruba is what? Orimi. Which tribe do we have here again? Umoho. I'm a very Muslim for me. Hausa? Kafa. Turkey is Kafa. Let me meet my wife. Honey, in your language. Okay? Kendi. Kai. Are we driving cow? The one I love is Orimi. Even my own tribe knows sweet. It's not sweet. Orimi. Kaina.
Kaina, it's not Kai.
Okay, it's not Kai.
When you say my head, it's Kaina.
Kaina.
It's Kai. It's not Kai. It's Kai.
You say Kai. They say Turkey is not good. No, it is not Turkey. It is Orimi. That person that told you Turkey is not good is Orimi is not good. Do you know that there are people that have come to Turkey and they've made it? And there are some that are complaining it's not good. If it is not good for them, it will be good for you. Someone was asking me, is there job opportunity? I said, my brother, this thing is about your head. If you have a bad head and you go to America anointing will still work. Mr. Sam, you have opportunity to travel anywhere you want to go to. But you choose to stay here. Wow! Only me is good here. So many pastors rejected it. I decided to come. And now that I've come, they are praying and fasting for transfer here. Holy Ghost fire! This turkey, we will eat it till Jesus comes. We are going nowhere. Yeah? Till Jesus comes, Jesus will meet us here. America will go and come. London will go and come. But Turkey. Heads are different. That it is not productive for A does not mean that it will not be productive for B. Our Onitsha church, there was a pastor there before Onitsha church. The members were not up to 3. He was complaining. Hey, Onitsha is not good. And Papa said, okay, since you are saying Onitsha is not good, you come to the headquarters. Kingsley, you go there. Onitsha church now is something people want to. The pastors are praying to go there. Because the head of the man is good. Stop blaming the land. Blame your head. There are some of you need head deliverance. Deliverance of the head. We need to lay hand on that head. We need to lay legs on that leg. We need to pour oil on that head and correct the head. I'm not talking to somebody. Anything that is on your head that is making this land hard for you, if you shout amen, that thing is terminated. Somebody say my head. My head. Respond. Respond. Sit down. Stop blaming the land. You need head deliverance. You need head deliverance. Deliverance of the head. You see not the same ball that Ikedia played. That Nema is playing now. Not the same ball. How much is this signing? One person. Because God will correct your head in this service. This week, you will meet good people. You will make good connect. You will carry good contracts. In the name of Jesus. Sit down. You can become a middleman overnight. You connect one Arab man to something and you get your dividend. Somebody shout, oh, really? Jesus was born and dropped in a manger. But from a manger, he became the manager of the world. Manager, head. He came from the poorest place in Nazareth. People were asking asking, when I preach a message setting the record straight, they were asking, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? And he came out and said, I'm a good thing. With results. Who said your family cannot produce a president? Start seeing it all.
I've seen it.
From birth, he was destined for greatness. Herod could not stop it. Because if God has said you will be great, nobody on earth can stop it. No witchcraft power can stop it.
Amen.
If God says you will prosper in this land, nothing can stop it.
Yeah.
We were told about a man called Saul. The father lost his ass and said to the son, go and find the ass. And we were told that for 3 good days they could not see the ass. Saul had a bad head. When you carry a bad head, you don't get what you are looking for. "15 years in a country that's still broke." It's not the country, it's your head. And finally, Saul came in contact with a prophet who specializes in head deliverance. And we were told in 1 Samuel chapter 10 from verse 1. And Samuel took a vial of oil and poured it. He just saw, oh my God. Oh. He saw Saul for the first time. Prophet Samuel came in contact with Saul for the first time. And the Bible said, where's oil? Where's the oil? Bring the bottle of oil for me. Quickly. Okay, it's there. A prophet was walking in the street. And now he jams a man called Saul. They were just meeting for the first time. No greeting. He just opened oil and poured on his head. Poured here. Why not anoint the leg? Why did he anoint the hand? Why did he target the head? He saw that something was wrong with that man's head. He saw from the spirit that the reason why this man has been looking for something and cannot find it is because something is wrong with the head. And he says, "Someone bring your head and pour oil." And the Bible said that same prophet after them said to him, he said, "From today you will move forward." Hey! What did he say? What did verse 1 say? Yes, someone took a veil. Everybody read, follow me. Upon where? Give us verse 2, sir. Verse 2. Then thou shalt find 2 men. The ass which thou wentest to seek are found. Because God will correct your head today. What you have been looking for that you did not see 15 years, you did not see 10 years, you did not see 13 years, you will find it after this service. You will find it after this service. You will find it after this service. You will find it after the service. Somebody shout, "Lord, what I have lost, I will find it today." Shout it like thunder. they keep moving backward. They don't know why. They know they do go front. Now back. In your dream, you always see yourself in the village. You don't see yourself dedicating new houses. Doing baby ceremony, naming ceremony. That's also village. And when you see yourself in the village, you see yourself clearing farm. Backward. Every spirit of backwardness following you. As oil comes upon your head, you shall be separated from that spirit. Run out of your seat and say, I will move forward. Look at how Saul's life changed overnight. He said, you go forward, and there shall meet thee 3 men. That speaks of helpers. He said, one will give you bread, the other will give you wine. That is to say, all through the life of Saul, no man has ever given him.
Yes, sir.
After this Monday encounter, this week, this month, kings will give to you. I said kings will give to you. I said queens will give to you. If you believe it, let your amen slap the devil. Lay your right hand on your head, we're going to pray. Oh God, correct my head. Open your mouth and begin to take that prayer. Correct my head. In Jesus' name we pray. Sit down. Am I going to see your time? And lastly, the last thing you must know about star is that the brightness of your star determines the success of your life. They saw the star of Jesus because it was bright. It was what? Bright. It was bright. Revelation chapter 8 verse 12. Revelation chapter 8 verse 12. Revelation 8 verse 12. It made us understand that there are dark stars. There are stars that are dark. He said that the 4th angel sounded, and the 3rd part of the sun was smitten, and the 3rd part of the moon, and the 3rd part of the stars, so as the 3rd part of them was darkened. There are dark stars. When your star is dark, you can't see the 3 wise men. Nobody gives you gold. Nobody gives you silver. Nobody gives you frankincense, because your star is dark. The difference between one that is succeeding and the other not succeeding is star. Help us see the star and they locate them. But your own, nobody is seeing you because your star is dark. Educated or jobless. Beautiful but single. Talented but poor. Connected but forgotten. That is. Those are the signs and symptoms of a dark star. If your star must be bright, you must be hot. You must be what? You must be what? The hotter, the brighter. The hotter, the better. When you meet astrologers, they will tell you that that the hottest star is the brightest. The what? The hottest star is the brightest. Nothing brings heat like increase in temperature. When your temperature increase, the outcome is heat. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. That is what I want. That is just what I want. How will they possess their possession? They shall be a fire. You can't possess your possession when you are cold. They shall be a fire. You can't go higher until you carry fire. Fire. You need fire to increase the temperature of your star. Are you still here? God wants you to be a fire. Because you were not created to be a refrigerator. You were created to be a refinery. I've told us several times that if you are too cool, you end up in a cooler. You were not created to be a thermometer. You were created to be a thermostat. You were not created to be a fridge. You were created to be an oven. Even witches, they know the importance of heat. That is why where they gather is called coven. It's called what? A Christian without fire will soon expire. That is why on Saturday, next week Saturday, we are going to be in church from 9 to 6. Prayer order. Yes, sir. Intimacy service. Oh God, turn me to fire. I know some of you are already planning to miss it. The man said, catch the fire so that you can acquire the desire that you admire. He said, if in the process you perspire, he said, do not retire, but refire so that you can acquire the desire that you admire. Let somebody catch the fire. Catch the fire. Say to 3 persons, catch the fire. Acts chapter 2, from verse 2 to 3. We were told how fire sat upon the head of the disciples, and they began to speak in an unknown tongues. Joel chapter 2, verse 1 to 5. The prophet was telling us about the generation that was to come. He was prophesying actually about the end time, the season we are now, the end time. He was telling us about the generation that will come, a generation of people. And what did he say? He said, blow your trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in the holy mountains. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Verse 2. A day of darkness and gloominess. This is what I go to the next. I love this one. Verse 3. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. A generation of fire. Fire is ahead of. And result is behind them. And what did he say? He said, as the flame is burning, the land is as the garden of Eden. You want your life to be like the garden of Eden? Carry fire. How do you get the fire? Number one, you need the word. You must be a word addict. The revelation of yesterday is not the revelation of today. Revelation changes. Revelation does what? It changes. That's why you need to study the Bible every day. You need to learn and unlearn. Then relearn again. To learn and unlearn and relearn means the knowledge you acquired yesterday may not be relevant tomorrow. Yes, so you need to delete it and learn another thing today. Yes, sir. When God spoke to Abraham, he said, carry Isaac and give me as a sacrifice. Who spoke? God. Who spoke? God. When Abraham got to the place when he was to sacrifice Isaac, God said to him, Abraham, go back there. Don't kill him. Syria, Israel. Revelation change. Yes, sir. God spoke to Prophet Isaiah. Uzziah, rather. He said, marry a prostitute. Uzziah. He said, marry a prostitute. Who spoke? God. A lady that people know in the city that is a prostitute. God said, go and marry her. The prophet said, sir, God said, I have spoken to her. I went to the family members, told them his plan. They said, are you sure? He said, yes. They gave him the list. He brought everything, paid right price. They did party, celebrated 8 rice. People came and 8 rice. Both those that have slept with the lady. They came and they were shaking Uzziah. Uzziah! And your wife will want money, swear. Shoot her away. Another one came. Uzziah, Uzziah. Your wife died. After the marriage, Uzziah told the woman, I'm coming. I have a crusade somewhere. I'll be back 1 month. Before 1 month, it was recorded that over 120 men had slept with her. And they told Uzziah, this was what happened. Ah, Uzziah screamed. I went back to God. Father, now you say make I marry this girl. I will kill her to the God. Said, don't kill her, just let her teach her. And when Uzziah went to the lady, he said, you know, these things is not good. You have to check, you have to do this and that. And he was saying, no problem. And Uzziah came again and said, I have a crusade somewhere. I'll be coming back 1 month. And before 1 month, times 2 of 120 men had slept with her. And he went back to God and said, Father, and God said, okay, leave her. Throw her out. Revelation changed. He said God has married her and said, leave her. Yes. Eh? Be current with the word of God. That's the way some of you got me. Talk to each one and say, go marry a prostitute. A well-known prostitute. Will you say no? And Uzziah cried before God. And God said, leave her. And God asked Uzziah, did they pay you? Uzziah said, yes, it's painful. He said, that is how I feel about Israel. So Uzziah said, so Lord, because you wanted to make me feel something, you have to allow me to do marriage. So that I can understand what you are saying. Be a word addict. Study always. Number 2, control your appetite. If you must carry fire, control your what? That on Saturday, you are going to come to church fasting. I'm going to lock this door. Oh, why did I say it? Some people say, no need, no need. For those who are believing God for fire, because some strange things are going to happen here that day.
Amen.
With God. Somebody will say 10 hours. Control your appetite. You do the job. Fruitfulness destroys fruitfulness. You can't be fruitful if you are fruitful. My wife is here. She begs me to eat. She begs me to eat. You have not eaten. Go and eat. And even when I'm eating, I don't. Very small. You do like food. Wake up in the morning. Some of you wake up at night, and that's how you are looking for Baku. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? You don't understand. Somebody have to eat, or you don't eat, you have to die. You eat too much. After Baku, that's how you come down. You are looking for chai and bore. You are coming to church to buy something in the pocket. So you have to carry reserve. You have to go reserve. No, don't know when we'll close. So. In a week, you should have a special day for yourself when you fast. Special. And as a Christian, you are not supposed to be eating in the morning. Kings don't eat in the morning. Proverbs says, woe to the king that eats in the morning. When you say you are eating breakfast, it means you are breaking a fast. Breakfast means what? You are breaking a fast. You do the job. You do the job. If I'm your wife, compulsory fasting. You will fast. There are things you need to learn from mama. How to force your husband to fast compulsory. Fast is for your good. Fasting helps you to be fast. Nothing brings speed like fasting. If you want to travel far, travel light. Only you bobos in the morning, coconut, eba. You saw rice, you ate. You saw eba, you ate. Sir, you have to just eat because you don't know. Tomorrow now there will be no food, so let's eat everything today. Every one of you here have a special restaurant. I deliver you here today. Special. You have a special seat. And when you come, they are hailing you. Oh God, don't come again. See your seat. They say, what do we bring? As usual. They already know you. Stand up on your feet. Oh God, turn me to fire. Lift your right hand above heaven. Oh God, turn me to fire. Say with me, my Father, my Maker.
My Father, my Maker.
As I begin to pray,
As I begin to pray,
turn me fire.
Turn me to fire.
Open your mouth and take that prayer.
My Father, as I begin to pray,
Turn me to fire. Turn me to fire. In Jesus' name we pray. I don't know, I've seen someone in the spirit. This person is abroad. I see 3 friends with this person making 4. They took this person from his house. They pretended like they were going somewhere together. When they got to a corner, they brought that knife and started choking this person. Who was someone? Valentine. Wanchuku Valentine. You have someone by that name. Valentine Wanchuku Valentine. I see this person from Enugu. You?
Yeah. It's my extended family.
The person is your extended?
Yeah.
I see the person among white people.
Yeah, it's in China, in prison.
In prison?
Yeah.
Do you know why he's in prison?
Yes.
What happened?
They said they caught him with a group of people trading on
Drug.
Yeah.
The people that own the drug, they are feeling bad. And they want to use people in the prison to kill him. I'm seeing knife, different stabbing. Can we bring him out of the prison?
Yes, sir.
How many years now?
I don't really know how many years it is, but it's up to 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
We serve a God of mercy. Can we take one more prayer?
Yes, sir.
Every satanic meeting, every satanic gathering, because of me, let fire dissolve that meeting.
Amen.
Can you take that prayer? Say with me, my Father, my Father.
My Father, my Father.
As I begin to pray,
As I begin to pray,
every satanic meeting,
every satanic meeting
gathered, assembled because of me, in the morning, in the night, fire of God, dissolve that meeting. Open your mouth and take that prayer.
Every witchcraft gathering, every demonic gathering, fire of God, Yakato, Iplaza Sote, Yakato, Shakabarakosa, Iplaka Sopa, Makote Lego, every witchcraft gathering, every demonic gathering, Iplaka Sote, Lerade, Shada, Ika, Tose.
In Jesus' name we pray. I see God correcting your head. You know this man's name? What's his name?
Apostle Joseph Suleiman.
What's your name?
Kenechukwu Johnson.
There is good news coming for your family. I leave this place. I get to a place. Lewi. You know Lewi?
Yes, sir.
Somebody like Esther. Chinonye, Esther. This person I'm saying has a song called Divine. And I've seen it in Lewi. Don't cry. If you don't know, so you don't know. It's taking it. Okay, open your hands. I see good news coming for you. I see good news coming for you. There's someone you have a problem with. Is this hypertension? Hypertension. 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 Everybody open your hands, bring your hands out. Just spread it out like this. Say with me, say, Father, put in my hands this week.
Put in my hands this week
What I lost.
what I lost.
Open your mouth and take that prayer.
Father, put in my hands this week what I've lost. Sako tenebo shidalaha. Hiko tole kanado sidale randos. Igmato senebo shidalakotia. Lekose lekrondos alux elabra. Katusha kaleto seteleha. Jesus, put in my hands this week what I've lost. Restore to me. Mighty Jesus, Jesus, this week in
Jesus' name to pray.
Amen.
Look for 3 persons and hold hands. Who is somebody like Ebuka? Who's Ebuka?
You say,
No, I'm talking to this guy.
okay, it's a younger one to the very person.
To the same person.
Yeah.
Come I see somebody like Uyo? Akwa Ibom.
That's where he's schooling.
He's schooling there.
Yeah.
Make friend with that person. Make friend with that person. Make friend with that person. Thank you, Father. Hold hands with them. Say with me, my Father, my Father.
My Father, my Father.
Every witchcraft program
Every witchcraft program
against my finance.
against my finance.
As I pray now.
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 Expire by fire.
Expire by fire.
Open your mouth and take
My
that.
Father, my Father. As I pray now. Expire. Expire.
Jesus' Father, I release Valentine from China prison. By your mercy, let him be released. Let him be released. Let him be released. In the name of Jesus. Look for 3 other persons. Am I wasting your time? Look for 3 different persons. Different from the people. Move. Some of you, you behave as if you are a signboard. If you must progress, you must move. You must take steps. Make friend with that person. Make friend with that person you are holding. Make friend with them. I want to see you leave your seat. Make friend with them. This is a prophetic church. Say with me, my Father, my Father.
My Father, my Father.
All that I have lost.
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 Shall be restored back to me.
Shall be restored back to me.
This month.
This month.
This week.
This week.
Open your mouth and prophesy.
Say, come. In the name of Jesus. All that I have lost this week will be restored back to me. Will be restored. Will be restored back to me.
Shall be restored.
It shall be restored. It shall be restored. It shall be restored back to me.
In Jesus' name we pray. Let me know. I don't know why I'm hearing something like Darlington. 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 Aguapara. Aguapara, Darlington. There's going to be changes. There's something I'm seeing. I don't want to bring quarrel in your family. I don't want to bring quarrel in your family. But I'll just say it like this. Somebody is using the star of everybody for himself. And they call him. But this person is part of the family. Huh? But I stretch forth my hands.
Amen.
I release your stars. I release your stars. I release your stars. Let your helpers begin to see you. Shout amen 3 times. Will you come in? Like how many times? 5. Have you seen me?
Yes.
Have we talked? We have spoken. Have we spoken one-on-one? Have you spoken to my wife? Have you seen my wife? Have you talked to her one-on-one?
No.
Can I pray for you?
I don't send message to you through phone.
Really?
Yeah.
And I reply you.
Yeah.
I replied you.
That was when Papa came, not parents.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
And your problem is your name.
Yes.
Patience.
Patience.
You check your name. Huh?
Yes.
Oh.
How?
Check your name. That's what I say that you tell me. Say you should change your name and things will change for you. Should I name? Open your hands. But who you are? This is your first time here. Check your name. What if we call you favor? Favor. Favor. I don't know how you do it. Anything that is associated with patience, change it. I'm waiting for your testimony.
Amen.